So we'll start our podcast today. So can you guys introduce yourself before we start? Maybe start with you. Ready?
My name is Blair. I'm from 604.
So Blair from 604. So from 402, Olivia. So to introduce yourself. So what's your name and which class? Sandra, right? So Sandra from 402.
My name is Wayne. I'm from 406.
So Wayne from 406.
My name is from 409.
409. Oh, 4. Okay. So his name is Wilson from 409. Okay. So only one from 604, the third grade of high school. Okay. Since you guys are still eating, let me explain a little bit before we play games, okay? Or you prefer to play games first or listening to that? Okay, let's listen first. Because for the game, I want you guys to talk, okay? So, just so you know about USA, since you guys will be there in February, right? So, maybe you need to know a little bit about how the restaurant in the USA work. And then when you go shopping, maybe certain things that you need to know, and then the tax refund. Okay. So restaurant in the US. So in the US, it's very important to tip. Tipping, anybody knows what is tipping? No idea? Okay. So in Taiwan, when you go and have a meal at the restaurant, if it say one bowl of noodle is 100, you only pay 100, right? But not in the US. The US is complicated. So if there's somebody serving you, bringing the bowl to you, that person, you need to give tip. Tip means money. Okay? So tipping is mandatory. Mandatory means you have to. Because there's a couple times when I was eating at the restaurant, the person next to me, apparently he is a tourist and he doesn't know, right? So he just paid according to the meal. After that, he left. What happened afterwards? The waiter, the one who served the bowl of noodle or whatever that he ordered, actually ran and chased him and asked, "You haven't given me a tip." You know why? Because the people who work at the restaurant, they get really low salary, low money. So they count on the tip. So the tip is actually their salary. That's what they earn. Yeah. So because of that, tipping is mandatory, especially for sit-down service. Sit-down service means if you sit on a table, somebody come and help you pour water, somebody come and give you your food. That's called sit-down service because you sit down there and then you eat. Yeah. So you need to pay the tip. So if it's a really good service in a restaurant, you need to give about 18 to 20% in New York from the subtotal. So if you spend $100, that means you need to give a tip about $7 or 18, right? 18%. So you need to give about $18 or $18 or 20, 18 to 20%, right? But besides the tip, you also need to pay sales tax. Sales tax is not for the restaurant, it's for the government. So, yeah, so I know it's expensive, but then usually that's how you do at the restaurant. So when do you pay the tip? Sometimes you can use credit card or cash, right? So if you use credit card, there is in the bill, sometimes they don't say tip, they call it gratuity. It means the same thing. Yeah? Tip or gratuity means the same thing. If not, if you want to pay cash, usually you will bring, let's say this is the bill, restaurant bill. You need to pay this much, right? If you give cash, you will bring your restaurant bill, you go to the counter where people have the register, right? To count money. So you bring this bill there. But the tip, you have a cash, you put it on the table. Because the waiter, they know like which table they are supposed to be in charge of. So you put the money there because that money is for the person who served you, not the boss. So the money that you pay for your food, you bring it to the counter. Yeah. So far okay? But don't worry about this, just for you to know. So just have fun. Okay. Any question? So far okay? Okay. So just for you to read the bill, okay? So let's say this is the receipt. Let's say this is receipt. So you say maybe 1 burger, 2 drinks or whatever. So you have the amount right here. So this will be the subtotal. Okay? This is your food price. So food price. But on top of that there will be a tax. So usually in New York is 8.8%. Every city is different. If you guys will go to Philadelphia and Washington DC, right? The percentage will be different. I'm talking about New York only. So tax, let's say 8.875, right? So this will be your tax. This is for the government. So this one will be for the restaurant. And then after that, they will be the tip. Tip is actually up to you. If you think the service is really bad, the waiter don't help you pour the water, the waiter give you the food like throw away, something like that, you can choose not to give tip. Is okay because you have a reason. I don't get good service. But no, if like that, probably you just give like $5 or like really low tip. But tip is up to you. But it's suggested if it's a really good service, between 18 to 20% tip. Yeah. So the tip, how the 20% is calculated, look from here. Don't add together these two. That's the 18 or 20%. And then since you guys are going in a big group, right? Sometimes you don't need to do this, so be aware of this. Sometimes the restaurant itself already put themselves some money here. So if they already fill out the amount here, don't give extra tip because you already paid it. Okay? If usually for the big group, they automatically charge the tip. So far, okay? Yeah, just for you to know. And then another thing, if you go to fast food like McDonald's, Burger King, you don't need to give tip. Why? Because nobody is serving you, right? You just go there, you got your food, that's it, bye-bye. So you don't need to give tip. But there's another one called deli or coffee shop where you order your food, you directly pay before you sit down in the shop. So you, at the counter, you already, I want this, and then you pay right away. It's up to you. There is a jar or a bowl where you can, they call it tip jar. So tip jar is up to you. You want to put it, you want to give money, it's okay. If you don't want, it's fine. Okay. Now, another vocabulary term. Sometimes some people might come up to you in the New York area, especially. Just to warn you, there are some area, there are a lot of homeless. Homeless is people who don't have homes and then they just sleep on the street, right? So be careful on that. So for those kind of people, sometimes they will come to you and ask, do you have some change? Some change means they want coins or some money to help them. Yeah, just ignore them. Pretend you never hear it and then just walk. I think it will be safer. Okay, so for again? Okay. So these, and then in the US, usually, if it's not in the sit-down restaurant, if you eat at the coffee shop or deli or fast food, you clean after yourself, meaning that there's a place where you have to put your own bowl to that place. So you don't leave your utensil or the bowl or plate there. So you need to take it out and then put it there. Okay? So okay? So that way, you guys don't feel weird, like, why am I the only one who do this, right? So, okay, I'm sure you guys are excited about shopping, right? So shopping, be careful. Again, the price is not final. So if you see this watch, it's cost like $50. Doesn't mean it costs $50. You need to think about the tax, right? There's a sales tax. Like I said, sales tax is different. Every city is different. But in New York, it's 8.875%. Yeah. So if you buy something costs 100, then the final money that you give is 108.87 cents. Okay. Okay. And then, yeah, like for example, if an item is $10, tax is 8%, so you need to pay $10.80. So be very careful on that. And then, but there's a good news. This is places I recommend. Okay, another thing, in the US, they don't give you tax refund. So for example, if you go to Japan, right, once you finish, before you go take the plane back to Taiwan, you can get your money back. So that's called VAT, value added tax, right? But everywhere in the US, even in New York City, you cannot get this money back because US government, they don't want to, get the hassle of counting those because every city, every state is different tax, right? So imagine how hard it is to calculate. So there is no tax refund actually everywhere in the US. But good news is, in New York City, only in New York City, you don't need to pay sales tax. So, but only for clothing and footwear. So if you buy clothes, if it's under 110, so one clothes you really like this shoe, the shoe is $50, then you only pay $50. You don't need to pay tax on that. But if you buy 120 worth of shoes, then you need to pay the tax on the extra $10. Yeah. But only for clothing and footwear. That means if you buy a bowl, it's not clothing, it's not footwear, right? You still need to pay tax. So, yeah. So if you buy two shirts, $50 each, you don't pay any tax. But since you guys are going in a group, if you really want to buy more than $110, what you can do, maybe you can ask your friend to help you buy. Or go there twice. So go first time, and then the next time you come back again, buy another thing. Okay? So that's in New York City. Okay, food. So while you are in New York, this is one of the famous local sandwich. I think in New York, you need to get at least, if you want to experience true New York tourist, then try this one. This is actually, it's called Cat Delicatessen. I don't know if you guys are going to go there. So if you see, they are famous for their sandwiches. And this sandwich, you got it like this big. You can cut and then share actually. Yeah. And then it's a lot of meat inside. So this is one of the popular place. Now, question for you. This is considered as deli or coffee shop. Do you pay tips? Do you need to pay tips here? Have to? No need, right? Because you go there, you choose what you want to get, and then you pay right away. But it's optional. They have a big jar where you can give tips if you want to. You can put money in there, maybe because they help you a lot. So you feel like you want to share, so you can do that. Okay, another one. And you need to get their pizza. New York has its own style of pizza. So it's different than Italian pizza. Like New York style is very thin. So it's not thick, very thin, and usually very big. So the way you eat it, you need to fold it and then eat it. And then this is one of the oldest store that sell this kind of pizza, New York style pizza. Because in the US, there's another style of pizza called Chicago style. Chicago style is very thick. So it's like really like this thick. It's deep. Why I'm bringing up about pizza? Because if you happen to eat pizza in the United States, it's very different style than Taiwan. In Taiwan, when you buy pizza, everything is there, right? You have the meat, you have the vegetable, you have the onion, everything is there. And then if things that you don't like, you ask them to say, I don't want onion, I don't want the meat, I don't want this, right? In the US, it's the opposite. So if you want to buy cheese pizza, they just give you cheese pizza, nothing on it. If you want to add something, you have to tell them. I want to add meat, I want to add vegetables, I want to add onion, I want to add olive. You need to tell them. So that's why if you see here, very basic, right? This one is margarita. So margarita pizza already have things. But if you don't like, you can tell them to take it out. Okay. So Corgi? Okay. Make you hungry again? Okay. Last one. While you are in New York, another thing that you need to do, the hot dog, okay? I don't know if you are a big fan of hot dog, but at least people in New York, this is something like a snack for them. So there are two places. This is from this place, Grace Papaya. So you can see many kind of style of hot dog. And then this one, you guys will go to the Met Museum, right? The Metropolitan Art Museum. This is happen to be in front of the Met. So this is also the daily style or fast food, so you don't need to give tip for this one. So this is outside of the Met Museum, and they sell this kind of pizza. Not pizza, hot dog. But this one serves more than hot dog. There are other things. So just some restaurants recommended if you guys happen to be in the area. Okay, any question? Okay. Practice your English. Since you guys will go to the US, right? You need to speak English. So, I have a game. Do you guys know the game called Taboo? So, basically, whatever that you, well, for example, so if you get this word, mechanic, you cannot say it. But you need to make other people guess this word. So, for example, so I'm not supposed to say mechanic, but I want other people to say this word. So, for example, I have to say, a person who usually fixes car or fixes motorcycle, or this person use a screwdriver or wrench to fix things. Then you need to make them guess what kind of person is that. Or you can say it's a job, and this job requires somebody to fix things, right? So make the other guess this word, but you cannot say this word. Understand? You know how to play? Got it? Yes? Blair, okay? I mean, there will be easy stuff, for example, Taipei 101. So you can say the tallest building in Taipei, maybe. Right? Then you guys will guess what kind of building that is first. How about this? Each person, since we have 10 minutes, okay, I'll give you two, or you guys can pick it yourself. Pick two cards, okay? Don't show your card to everybody, and then we'll see who will start first. Okay, everybody get two. Let's do randomly. Let's see who will start first, okay? Ready? You can choose from your two cards which one you want to describe. Okay, Wilson, are you ready? Go ahead. Practice, okay? And then make sure they can guess. Ready? Go.
Music is in classroom, and every student have one teacher.
Every student have one, and then it's in the classroom.
Yes.
Is it a thing, a person? You can say that.
I would
Right?
say no.
It's a thing.
Yes, in classroom, every student.
So it's a thing.
I
Can you have put something under the stick?
Yes.
No, no.
很难接近了，去，去业务的
What?
去
Chair. It's a chair. Okay. Good job. Okay. Good job for describing it. Good. You got the idea, right? Okay. Oh, I'm gonna keep Wilson there. Okay. Let's do one more time. Okay, Sandra, you can do it. Okay, ready? Try your best. First you can say, is it a thing, a place, a person? So people get an idea and then you describe. Choose, you can do this one or you can do this one. Which one do you want to do? This one, okay. Then you can say, I'll help her a little bit. It's a place, okay, place. Place. You can tell them that way. Or what you can see in that place. So what you can see in here, what can you see? Or who are in there? Like who works there? Nurse. So there's a nurse in that place. And then? And it's a place. I think by this time you know hospital. Good. See? You just say nurse. Done. So it's a hospital. Hospital. Okay? Okay, let's see who's next. Your turn.
In hospital, it's a job.
In the hospital and there's it's a job.
He or she wear white coat.
Doctor.
Yeah.
Okay, doctor, good job. Easy, right? Easy game. Oh, okay, Blair, your turn. It's a job, okay? A job again. Choose whichever is easier for you. You need help? Which one do you want to do? This or this? This one, you know the meaning? Yeah, okay. So it's also a job, okay? A job. And then you want to describe what does he or she do? Oh, so this person help people to cure their tooth. Their tooth or teeth, okay?
Dentist.
Dentist, okay. Choose one. It's a place, okay? Place. Oh, you can cook in this place. Huh? Kitchen, is that correct? Kitchen? Okay, correct. Good job. Okay, you guys want to do your last card? One more round? Practice your speaking? Okay? Okay, let's do one more time since we still have time, okay? Just one more round. Okay, ready? Oh, Olivia, you're up again. Okay, ready? If you don't like that one, you can pick from here. Okay, pick one. Okay. Or remove it. It's a place. What can people do in that place? Have Caesar? Seesaw?
Park.
Is it park? Oh, okay, seesaw. Oh, park. Good job. Okay, good. Now Olivia is safe. Now next is Wilson. Okay. If you don't like that one, you can get from here then.
It's fruit.
It's a fruit?
Yeah.
Okay, fruit.
People say eat this fruit eat every day and doctor keeps you away.
Oh, apple. Okay. Wow, good description. If you eat this one a day, you will get rid of the doctor. Okay, good. Okay, next. So, oh, wait, your turn. Yeah, let's do it until 12:55. And then you guys can go to your.
Helping people. In Taiwan, wear blue T-shirt.
So this person wear blue t-shirt and
It's a job.
it's a job, and his job is to help people, and always wear blue shirt. Like blue, deep blue, dark blue,
FBI.
like FBI, police officer.
Yeah.
Oh, correct, it's police. Okay, good. Then last one. Retweet you. There's more. Okay, so you want to get another one? Different one? Because this one is done, right? Easy, right? Not easy, you can get another one. Try the one that you are comfortable in describing. This is super easy. Okay, home. How I would describe it, I will say at 5 o'clock, right? 5 o'clock, the bell rang. We should go. Okay, one more. Okay. So I think Blair, you are safe. So last one, because almost out of time. You know this? You know the meaning? You want to try this one? Oh, Olivia, you want to help her? Huh? Cannot? Okay, okay, just one last one and then that's it. Just do one more. You can wear this on the face. And we all have it right now. Some of us.
Mask.
Yeah, mask. Okay. Or you can just point. What is this? Alright? Okay, good job. Thank you so much. Okay, I think we end this podcast then because you guys need to go to your class. Okay. So far so good? Any question? No? Okay. So if you ever have any question about the US, you can come and look for me, okay? Okay. Alright, thank you so much. Thank you.